Hello, friends. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, back with another video, back with another live today. And like I said, I'm going to be doing these things in the afternoon whenever I can, from wherever I can, even if it's usually right here in this little spot that I got. Um, Yesterday, I was talking about the fake news and all the things that they make you believe that's going to happen, and then they get you all hyped up, and suddenly um, it's not what they said but what they do. And basically that's what it is. Yesterday they were talking about a possible ceasefire, and the first thing that happens when I turn on the fake news today is like they say there were bombs over there in the Middle East again. So yeah, like I said, they tell you one thing, they do another. They keep you entertained. That's their job. Their job is to keep you entertained, to keep you distracted from the real world, the real news, the real things that are going on. Um, Most of you don't get even a slight um glimpse, a slight glimpse of what's going on for real. Of course, the protests keep on going, and like I was talking about the protests, make them peaceful, keep them peaceful. And today the president came out, and he had a news conference, and basically, you know, people like me that can pay attention, um, I saw what he was trying to do, trying to solve the thing diplomatically, um, and hopefully he'll be successful with that. But at the same time, we have to be really, really vigilant on what's going on, because basically it all has to do with tolerance. Okay, you have to tolerate the other guy. You have to tolerate and respect whatever they believe in, whether it's religion, whether it's like their culture, whether it's like their traditions. Um, you just have to respect the next human being. That's all it is. That's all it takes. And get rid of all this hate. I mean, we are on this planet together. We're all on this planet together. Okay? This is the only one we got. Okay? And why are we fighting among each other? There's no reason. There's no reason to be fighting. Okay? I come from a world of music. I come from a world of joy. I'm always trying to figure out how I can make the world better. And and I've been successful at that. You know, because mostly everywhere I go is like, everybody's happy. Everybody wants to be with each other. And like I said, I live in a different world. Now, the world is not rosy and peachy all the time. It's not. I understand that the world is not rosy and peachy all the time, but you have to start with you. If you have peace in your mind, peace in your heart, and you help the other guy, the other person, and you love the other person just merely because he's a human being, you know, doesn't have to be your friend. It could be a stranger. but it's just another human being. Um, and we're right here on this planet, and this is the only one we got, and it's beautiful, and we have to make the best of it. Okay, this is only one ride. It's only one ride. Okay, I mean, I'm the space rocker of the planet Earth. You know, satellite computer scientist. It doesn't really matter. You know, once I'm gone, they're gonna go say, okay, that is another scientist gone. Okay, fine. Musician, you know, um, what else? Wannabe chef. At times, well, I'm a wannabe chef. Yeah, I can cook. I can cook. That's why when, like I said, if we have an alien invasion, I'm gonna go like, hey, hey, pick me. I can cook. I hope they like what I cook, you know. But either way, I mean, anyways, look, you don't have to be hating on the other guy. You don't have to be, you know, it's there's no reason why, you know, and actually, you know, all you have to do is tolerate and respect and be mindful of the other person's opinions. Everybody has a right to their opinion. And actually, if you think about it, unless you really, really, really messed up there in your neurons in the brain, you're not, I mean, everyone is a little crazy. You got to understand because everyone has their own, everyone on this planet has their own agenda. And whoever doesn't have their own agenda is because they're following somebody else's agenda. But in reality, they would want to follow their own agenda, their own. They're creating their own story as they go. It's it could be a linear thing, or it could be something that goes up and down, or whatever it is, and however you do it on a circular wise this way, on a circular wise this way. It all depends how much you travel, how much you experience, how much you do. Um, I've been around the world a few times, so it's like it's good. It's good to go around the world because you get to know other people's cultures, other people's opinions, other people how they do stuff. And usually when I'm overseas or whenever I've been in other places where I don't belong, that I feel I don't belong, but it's only one planet, so I belong on this planet. But you kind of feel like you don't belong there because it's not the place that you grew up in or the place that you're used to. Well, uh, you know, you just have to ask. Say, how you do that? How you do that? And the person is willing to show you, even if they don't know the language. Sometimes they don't know the language, and they're like willing to show you. Okay, and they show you stuff, and they try to, you know. Uh, and at the time when I was in Japan, hardly a lot of people know how to speak English now, but at the time when I was in Japan, hardly anybody spoke English, and I kind of got along with everybody because they knew that I didn't know where I was going, you know, and I went up and down the trains and stuff, um, and asked. Everything was in Japanese, so I didn't understand. I didn't know how to read it. I didn't know how to write it, or I didn't know how to speak it. But people so generous, that culture so generous. They just laugh and they say, and they pointed me to the right direction. Why? Because they knew that I was harmful. I was, that wasn't gonna do any harm to anybody. And so, you know, I even got lost sometimes. I got lost sometimes, and you know, I might have thought I was in a club, and then I ended up in a house, and things like that happened. But people were tolerant. They were tolerant with me because they understood. They said, "Okay, this guy, he doesn't look like he's from around here," and they understood that. Very smart people. And and they tolerated me. They tolerated my ignorance, and that's basically what this day is all about. This day is about be tolerant to others, be respectful to others, and if they have a different opinion, if they have a different religion, culture, traditions, whatsoever, don't be trying to hate on them or fight or, hey man, that's not the way you do it. No, 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 no. What you do is you say, how do you do it? How do you do that? And pay attention. Pay attention. Because you never know. Pay attention how they tell you, and you might learn something. And tolerate. Be tolerant to other people. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth. Today, with the message of tolerance. Don't be hating on the other guy because he has a different opinion, a different religion, a different culture, different traditions. Learn from that and be tolerant to others. I'll see you on my next video.